I don't like paying full price for anything. I love to DIY things, but then I could be like, I made it. Hi there, Michelle here, also known as Fancy Dinosaur Tea Party, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be remaking a ceramic Christmas tree into a Halloween one. Ceramic trees have kind of blown up in the last, I want to say, what, 2-3 years. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the prices that Michaels is selling them for. They're selling them for like $70, and then like with the coupon, I guess it gets a little cheaper. I just don't want to pay the price for it. 2 years ago, I found a green ceramic tree and I made it pink because I always wanted those pink ones, and then last year I redid the video and I just added some touches and stuff like that. So I am going to link the pink one that I did last year if you're more into like the Christmas themed, but if you are here for the Halloween content, then this is definitely your video. I found this gigantic ceramic tree. I don't remember where I found it, and I don't remember the price of it either. They wanted, I think originally it was $15. The bid went up by 3, so I bid $18 and no one outbid me, so I got it. It did not come with the base of it, the one where the light goes through. Luckily, the other Christmas tree that I have, the pink one, does have a base to it. It is currently white. I don't care. I think I'm just gonna leave it that color and then maybe just put like a little black skirt around it. But anyways, I want this to be spooky. I think just painting it black is too simple for me. The other day, I'm like, why not add glitter? So I think I'm gonna add glitter to this. I want this to be black. I want it to be glittery. I just want it to be spooky but cute. That's my theme. Spooky, cute things. If you're like me and you've thrifted one of these trees, or you want to thrift one but you don't have the bulbs, Michaels does actually sell the individual bulbs, and they do sell the ones for Christmas as well. I had bought these ones last year and they were $7.99 Canadian, and it's just, you know, purple and orange. But I found more this year. I found these ones this year, and these ones have the orange bulbs, but instead of the purple ones, they're purple little spiders. I thought these were just adorable that I'm like, okay, I have to buy them. Let me check if they fit. I didn't do that. Oh, they fit. Look at that. That's cute. Again, I'm going to be filming this in my garage because it involves paint, and I don't want to get paint in here. Let's just go right into the garage where I start making this Halloween themed. Alright, so I've moved into the garage again because I'm dealing with paint, and I've never been good with acrylic paint. It's always gotten on my clothes, so I'm wearing this. The tree that I have to paint, I went to the Dollarama, so all my supplies except for the tree itself is from the Dollarama. Ended up getting this black acrylic paint. Don't know what the price is. It was probably $1. And then I bought these paintbrushes. Honestly, these are my favorite paintbrushes, except for the fact that I don't take care of them. And when I mean I don't take care of them, I leave them in the water and then they get hard and I can't use them, such as these. If you remember when I made my skateboarding video, these are what I used. They're not great anymore. That's my bad, I know. So I picked up some new brushes, and then I also picked up some Mod Podge from the Dollarama. I know, Mod Podge is at the Dollarama, and I think it was only $1 something. $1.25, $1.50, where if you go to Michael's, it's like $3. So the Mod Podge is just water-based glue, sealer, finish, and it isn't a gloss because I want this to be more glossy rather than matte. And then I bought sparkles, and what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use these 3 colors at the bottom, like these purple colors, because I want this to be black, but I also want it to be purple at the same time. So I'm like, I'll paint it black, and then I'll take the Mod Podge and mix it in with the sparkles, and then just do a sparkly glitter coat on the top of this, and we will see how it turns out. If I hate it, then I'll just paint the whole thing black and call it a day. That's basically it. I forgot to get newspaper, so now I gotta go get some newspaper. Found some newspaper. It is from Thursday, January the 18th, 2007. You're gonna be like, why do you have such old newspaper? My dad is currently cleaning up the garage / barn, and we're finding a lot of random stuff. There's really not much to talk about other than the process that I just told you. So I'm gonna start painting this black, and then I'll probably leave it, paint another coat, and then do the Mod Podge. This is a very simple project. I don't think it's gonna take me long to do. All right, so now I got to change the camera angle to show this and less me. So I didn't actually have to do a second coat. It covered it really well. As I was painting it, it was going on very glossy and then it would dry more matte, but when it was drying, I noticed a lot of like little tiny white spots coming through from the previous color. So I'm just going over and just covering all those spots. It is painted. That's done. What I'm gonna do next, you know, that's a good idea. I should go grab that. That's probably smart. I'm going to be using a Tim Hortons cup because it is clear and I can throw it out. And I'm going to dump all the Mod Podge in because I'm not going to use this for anything else. So I'm going to put all the Mod Podge in here, and then I'm going to add the purple sparkles and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully this will be enough sparkles. If not, I'm going to have to come up with a different plan. The Mod Podge does go on white, but it dries clear. So, it's getting later in the day. It is now 5 o'clock. My makeup is slowly falling off of my face. I'm giving more Wednesday Addams vibes. I'm not mad at that. Anywho, I hate the gloss. I don't know why. I don't know why every time I do a project, I'm like, I will like the gloss this time. I want it shiny. I don't want matte. Every time. Luckily, I have this from my previous project of me redoing my longboard, which I have not used yet because it's been incredibly rainy. And then when it's not rainy, I'm just too lazy to exercise. Also, if I want to use the longboard where I live, it's not great to be longboarding anywhere, so I would have to get in my car and drive somewhere to longboard, and I just don't want to do that. I'm going to take this, which is a clear matte finish. I'm going to spray this doodad, but I'm going to do it outside, which means I just realized I'm going to have to take my camera and set it all up. But as you can see, this is what it's kind of looking like. It's sticking to the paper. Oh goodness. Oh, it says 1988 on the bottom. So this is what it's kind of looking like. It's just not giving me the vibe I want. I wouldn't have minded if it looked more ceramic, like the ones you would buy, say, at Michael's. Hoping this solves my problem. I have to really look at this to make sure I am picking up the right one and not the one that actually has color in it. Last time when I was working on my skateboard, there was a little bit of a problem, so I had fixed it with the colorful paint, and then I was going to spray over it with another like clear coat, and I accidentally picked up the white coat, so that I sprayed my board white. All right, so going outside with this now. And the tree is done. I think it looks just as good as the one you would buy at Michael's, and I know this isn't everyone's option. You can't just find a ceramic Christmas tree in the thrifting wild. Trust me, I know. It took me 2 years to find this one, and I am lucky enough that I actually have two of them. One's for Christmas, and now I have a Halloween one. I really like the fact that Michael's does sell the little tiny bulbs separately. That is great, because trust me, if they didn't sell them separately, one, I would have to try to see if I can get them on Amazon, but if they were too expensive, I probably would just end up buying the tree from Michael's. That's just not how I do it. I don't like paying full price for anything. I love to DIY things, but then I could be like, I made it. I really do like this. I'm really glad I went with the matte spray paint because it's still kind of shiny. Like, it's not going to be like fully matte, but it's not going to be glossy, and I don't know why every time I go into a project I'm like, I want it to be glossy, and then I absolutely hate it, because it's the same thing that happened to me last year on the tree that I was doing. I definitely think that's mixing the sprinkles. I definitely think that mixing the sparkles with the Mod Podge was really great idea because you wouldn't want to mix it with the paint because the paint would just kind of cover up the sparkles, and you might get a little glitter here and there, but I think it definitely looks better if you paint it and then put the sparkles on second. And also Mod Podges, they come in different varieties. Like I bought the glossy one because it was the only one at the Dollarama, but I'm pretty sure there is a matte one and a satin one. I'm not too sure what else there is. You don't have to buy the spray paint. It's just, I thought I wanted glossy and I didn't, so then I went with the matte spray paint, but tree is done. Also, just pointing out that this is for the Christmas one, and I wasn't going to paint this black because when Christmas comes, I'm not going to want to have it black anymore. I'm going to want to have it like a color, so I just had some extra fabric and just wrapped it around there like a tree skirt. I think that is it for this video. If you are new to my channel, you like sewing, crafting, but mainly thrifting, why not subscribe? You can also follow me on my Instagram, which is Fancy Dinosaur Tea Party. I think that is it, so y'all have a good day now.